guys, welcome back to my channel. So we have one of my favourite hauls to record. It is a Poundland haul and it is a massive big one. I have two massive bags of stuff to show you. We have a bit of everything. We have stuff for the kids, we've got stuff for the dogs, some cleaning bits, we've got everything in this haul. So as I mentioned in my last Poundland haul, Mickey has two grandsons, but one of them is old enough now to like enjoy art and crafts and basically just isn't crawling around on the floor. So I always like to grab a few bits and pieces for him while I'm out and about. And normally when he comes down, we normally read books, play with Lego, and I normally make him like stuff out of cardboard boxes. Normally he always asks me to make some kind of like little rocket because he's really into space. So I thought this time around I'm just going to buy loads of little art and craft things because I love doing art and crafts, and I feel like you can buy a lot of different art and craft bits and pieces in Poundland and you can last them out for ages, if that makes sense. It's not something that you use and then you throw away or whatever. So I've grabbed so many bits and pieces for him. I've got literally, I think everything in here is basically like art and craft bits for him. So the first thing I actually picked up was this little playground puzzle. This was £1. I would say if you see these in your Poundland, the puzzle piece on the front isn't just like a little label. It does actually, it is part of the puzzle, because I actually bought one of these before and it didn't have one on the front and there was a piece missing, and now I figured out that the piece on the front is actually part of the puzzle. But it's like a 45-piece puzzle, and I just thought that was really cute, this little playground one. They've loads of different like designs in there, like different kind of like pictures and that you can create. And yeah, so I picked that up for £1 just because I think I've bought him one before and we keep doing the same one every time he comes down, so I've bought a new one. I then also grabbed loads of different paints in there because these paints are all like, oh, one of them's open. Oh, it's got a little special seal on the top, which is good because we don't want that squidging out everywhere. But I feel like sometimes when I went into Hobbycraft, the paints in there were like quite expensive, and I saw these in Poundland. They were £1 each. I picked up a red, a white, a yellow, a green and a blue. These are the only colours that they actually do in there, so I picked up every colour they do. I think these are, they're not suitable for children under 36 months. And yeah, I think obviously these are going to be child friendly, so I picked up him a load of paints, and honestly the bottles are so big, these are going to last like ages. I then also picked up this little multicoloured scrapbook. So they do loads of Crayola stuff in Poundland and most of it is £1, and it's just like different coloured like craft paper, so you can either use this as like a little like, you know, sticky craft book, or he can like cut out the paper, do what you want with that really. Then also picked up these were left over from the Christmas sale, so these were 25p, and it's just assorted sizes of glitter pom-poms, because you cannot have enough pom-poms, can you, when you're doing arts and crafts. And then, oh my goodness, there's so much stuff in here for him. I didn't realise how much I bought. Like I mentioned, he's really into space, and I found these in there, some foam rockets. So I thought he could use these, you know, decorate them, make it into like a little garland or something for his bedroom. Then I also, obviously because he's into space, got some little stars. These are all £1, by the way. And then I got him some Big Ideas jumbo wax crayons. I did have felt tips, but I feel like felt tips just end up drying up and they get everywhere, and jumbo crayons are just a little bit more safer, aren't they? And then I also got him some paintbrushes. So there's loads of different kind of paintbrushes in there, and little sponge ones for like stamping. And then I also got this was £1, guys, and it's a paint palette, so this would be good so you can mix up paints and saves me using like my plates. And yeah, this is from the actual, like, they have like actual proper like paint and gear stuff in there for like, you know, adults, not for kids, and I picked that up in that section. There was a smaller one, but this is a much bigger one, and they're both the same price. And then I picked up some PVA glue because, you know, we need some of this when we're doing gluing. I was going to get some, so my battery decided to run out, and something's leaking in my bag, and I know what it is, and it smells so good though. Okay, so yeah, I picked up some like PVA glue because I can't remember what I was saying. Yeah, basically I was going to get some glue sticks because obviously they're much more easier and less mess, but I just find that you open them up and then they instantly just get hard and dry. So, and because he doesn't come down that often because they live quite far away, I just thought PVA glue is going to be a bit more suitable. And yeah, again, it's quite a big bottle. That stuff that's leaked out of my bag smells so good. I'm going to show you that now. So Poundland are now doing their own kind of like, oh my goodness, it's everywhere, their own kind of detergent. Like, you know, they sell loads of different kind of liquid detergent in there, washing liquid and all that stuff, but they're doing like their own kind of like brands now. So I don't know if you noticed, a lot of brands are bringing out like a kind of more fancy kind of posh kind of like washing liquid, and Poundland are doing the same. I think though these aren't £1, these are £2, and they've got 3 different fragrances. The other two, I think there's a blue one and a purple one, but they didn't really smell like anything different than other kind of washing liquids I've like bought before. But they had this one in there. These are fabric conditioners, and this is, yeah, their designer fragrance kind of range. And this is Glamorous Ruby. It smells so good. It reminds me of my nanny. I know you probably think, oh, nanny, but my nanny is flat when I was younger. She used to smell so good, like, oh, just the smell of it. And now literally reminds me of that. Now moving on, this, I've got a few bits and pieces in here that I think are going to be really good for little pick-me-up gifts if you want to send something to someone just to, you know, cheer them up, seeing as we're like all stuck in. And it's a heart plate. I just thought, that's cute. I could use this when people come around for like, well, obviously not at the moment, but when people come around for a little cup of tea, pop some bickies on there. They also had this plate in a, I think the same colour, like this pinky colour, but had loads of little red hearts on it. But I just thought this one looks a little bit more, less kind of tacky, if that makes sense. So I picked that up for £1. I then also picked up a load of bath bombs because the weather's been horrible and we just had our bathroom done, so I've been really enjoying just sitting in the bath relaxing. Yeah, Poundland does some really good bath bombs, so yeah, again, these are really good for like presents. This one's got a bit crushed, but it's like this really nice ombre like rose one. I think it is, I would try and sniff it, but all I can smell is that like liquid stuff. I think it is meant to be like a rose scent. And then I bought this, which I think is going to be like perfect as a little gift for someone, because it comes in like this really nice little organza bag, but it's Heart Fizzes, 6 in a pack, and the relaxant spa fragrance. Then I saw this one and I was like, do you know what, get it, Harriette. I don't know what smell it is. What smell is it? Rose. And it's just a little mermaid, and it's all glittery as well, so I picked that up. And then I grabbed this one, and it's a relaxing spa fragrance again. I'm going to open this up and show you. Just a plain white bath bomb. My little tip, guys, is if you don't want to put like the whole bath bomb in, especially with like the Lush ones, put it in a food bag and just bang it, and just put like little crumbles of it in your bath. Moving on, I've got a couple more things to show you. So I recently picked up some of the spongy like large cloths from B&M for £1.50, and they did have some of these sponges in there. I saw on Instagram, but when I went in there they had sold out of the actual sponges, and I then found them in Poundland, so I was so happy about that. They're £1.50. I picked up a couple of these. They actually do have like the cloths in Poundland as well for £1.50. These are so good, guys. Literally, spill any water or anything, you just put that on, wipe it across, it sucks it all up, saves so much more money on kitchen towels. Okay, the next thing I picked up was, this was £3. Yeah, it was £3. They're now doing like a really nice pet section in Poundland with loads of like really nice toys. Some of the toys are pretty similar to the ones that I've seen in like Pets at Home, but I bought this. It's a super absorbent pet towel. It's like a microfiber towel. The only thing about microfiber towels is they're meant to be more absorbent than a normal towel, but I always find they're not. I just find I just don't like them. But I just thought, you know, the dogs keep coming in all muddy, and I've got some old towels I use, but I thought maybe this one I could just give it a little go. Apparently it's meant to dries up to 4 times quicker than an ordinary towel. It's ultra soft and comforting. So I picked this up. I think they do this in a grey colour, but I picked it up in the darker colour because then, you know, it will probably last longer and won't look as stained. But apparently this is meant to be like quite big. Obviously I've only got pugs, but I've got 4 of them, so I don't like to use 4 individual towels because I'll be forever just like washing towels. But this is the size of it. It's quite big, guys, so if you've got a bigger dog, this would do like quite a big dog as well. Right, I then picked up this, and it's, I think this was £2. It's Febreze fabric refreshener with anti bacterial stuff in it, and it's morning freshness smell. I got this one because it was like bacterial stuff in it, and I thought this would be good to like spray like over the dogs' beds and stuff. Oh, it smells quite nice. It does smell like morning freshness actually. And then the last thing I've got to show you, and I actually bought 5 of these because I feel like if you see these in your Poundland, grab a few. And it's the EOS shave cream. So I don't know about you, but shaving cream I find is just really expensive, and I get through it quite a lot in the summertime. Like in the winter I don't really shave that often, like my legs, because like, you know, especially being like stuck indoors, like I don't get my legs out at all. So I actually picked up 5 of these though, because this brand is quite expensive, and yeah, like I said, I get through a lot of shower gel in, like, you know, the summertime. And this is meant to be tropical fruit. Honestly, it smells like a tropical like mango and like pineapple smoothie. It smells so good. But this shave cream is meant to be like a deep moisture shave cream with natural shea butter and aloe vera. If you see these in your Poundland, grab them, because I think they're the type of product like once they're gone, they're gone. And yeah, like I said, it smells amazing. It smells so good. Anyway, I feel like this haul has gone on for longer than it probably needed to, so I hope you enjoyed watching this video. And if there's anything like you've picked up in Poundland recently that you think is a bargain and you want to share with everyone, then just leave it in the comment section down below. I love you guys, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.